All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. I am Kuan Yin, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. I'm gonna jump right on into this. Uh, and it is what it is. I know I'm gonna get up under somebody's skin with this one, but you know I don't care. I do not care. Okay. There is a masculine that is under judgment right now. And he's going broke and his life is going straight to hell. And the reason that this is occurring for him at this particular time is he collaborated with a feminine that he knows from college or trade school. Now, let me check my phone and make sure they didn't cut me off, okay? Because somebody was worried I was gonna pick up on their energy, and they watch me. They watch me real carefully. There's a woman that works for the government that has access to resources to like hack people's devices and do things to people. And this woman has she has an unresolved, unhealed Willie Lynch issue. Very secretive. She's like part of that. If y'all remember Chrissy, her little inner circle, some of them have done the same thing that white supremacy has done. They're using the same tactic to execute revenge on anyone that looks a certain type of a way, uh, to execute justice on people for what they feel was an injustice. But they're doing it to innocent people they don't even know. But she works in the government and she's working with her little inner circle, and they've been abusing power, hacking people's bank accounts, hacking people's phones, invading people's privacy that look a certain way. And it's because it's a group of childish women that literally have dedicated their time, the access to authority, access to technology, the ability to abuse power, to catering to an unhealed childhood wound that they decided to abuse power by harming people. Okay. Now, let me just make sure really quick I am live because I know that sometime what they'll do to my thing. He's under judgment. This is going on right now. Let me just see if I hear the echo. He's under judgment. Come on, let me see. I want to make sure my video is live really quick. Okay, I have 35 people listening, but let me make sure that this is live because somebody knows I picked up on their energy and they don't want me to put them out there. Somebody, and I will do this whole reading over, but somebody knows that I picked up on their energy and they don't want this reading out here because they don't want to be looked at. And they're worried that I might know who they are. Okay. There is, I don't know if y'all remember in the past, there was a woman, and she's still out there under a different name. She called herself Chrissy, and she was supposed to be about empowerment of dark-skinned women because of what colonization and the people that are the ruling class has done in the world, all over the world, and in America. Okay, with chattel slavery, through oppression, mentally, physically, emotionally, through control of media, brutalization of family, suppression of history, by showing favoritism in work, by also ignorance being practiced when it comes to dating. A whole lot of things created a lot of damage in a lot of our communities because of this. But she had a platform where she was supposed to be empowering women. But within her platform, she formed a little inner circle where she would work with people that have access to people's personal information through government jobs. And they decided that they were going to wreak havoc on light-skinned women. They don't have to know you, but they've been doing this in the YouTube community. They've been hacking your bank accounts. They've been doing a whole lot of things because of who they're connected to. And they don't want me to pick up on their energy because they don't want me to put their business out there, because they know I'm a sensitive high priestess and they're not sure whether or not I picked up on their energy. I picked up on their energy years ago. I ain't say shit about it, but I've been picked up on their energy. I've been picked up on that Chrissy energy, the inner circle, okay? And everybody connected to them, okay? One person already got karma doing black magic and ended up with a really bad bladder issue, okay? But there's a YouTube community and also people with government jobs that have been hacking people's devices, and they have been trying to execute judgment and revenge on women that look a certain type of a way because they feel like it's justice because of what society has done to them, because of a structure that was put in place that affected them in a very bad way and the whole community. But they have been trying to get into positions to abuse power to take out a childhood fantasy that they have of, oh, now you're going to be the one that gets ignored. You're going to be the one that this. Somebody is in the mindset of an 8-year-old girl. Somebody is in the mindset of a junior high school girl. Somebody still has wounds that they're suffering from when they were in high school, and they stopped growing emotionally. Their solar plexus chakra is completely blocked, and they stopped growing emotionally at a certain age. So they're functioning literally like a little girl right now, but they're connected to people that have access to technology, energy weapons. They're in the military. They have access to hack your devices. They work in the NSA, and they're using and abusing power with the emotions of a junior high school girl to execute revenge on you because of colorism. Okay. Now, like I said, I know a lot of people are going to get triggered and don't like what the fuck I got to say, but I am QUAN Yin, and I don't have no cut cards, and I'm going to give the message I was given to read to y'all today. And I know whoever this is, she didn't want me to pick up on her energy, okay? Because I can't even see right now if this video is live or not, because it's not, let me see. It's not coming through on my thing, but that's okay. I'm going to do the reading again if it's not playing. If this is just being shown to a very small group of people right now and it's not broadcasting live, I'm going to end the live and I'm going to start it again. Okay? Because I don't see the usual people in here, and I got to make sure that everybody can see this video. He under judgment. Okay, let me just make sure real quick. I'm going to continue with the reading. Give me 2 seconds. Because sometimes they'll have a group of people watching your video. Okay, I see you pretty trendy. Give me a second. Okay, I see you pretty okay, I'm live. All right, I wanted to make sure, because at first it wasn't live. Y'all understand they can set your videos where a couple of them, like sitting in a room, will be watching your video, like quality control at a call center. So it's not really being aired, or it can actually be aired. So I watch out for that because I know that's what they do sometimes. Good. So I'm going to start again. There is a woman that she's a complete idiot. Whoever this woman is, she is a complete idiot. Okay. I'm just going to be honest. This woman is a grown woman. She might be over 40 years old, at least 40. Okay. But she's functioning in the mind emotionally of a junior high school or high school girl that never grew up, because she's still holding on to some deep emotional wounds that are directly connected to Willie Lynch and what Willie Lynch has done in a certain ideology that has stuck in our psyches amongst people that are descendants of slaves and have been oppressed by colonization, whereby we have been separated the same way. What is that country I always bring up and talk about? Rwanda. In Rwanda, they had a bloody war between the Hutus and another tribe, and it was a movie called Hotel Rwanda, because the colonists went in that country and they gave all the privileges to the people that had a hook nose, and they made the people with the flat noses, they made the people with the hook noses superior. They gave them the jobs, the education, all the benefits, the best places to live, the money, the best of everything to these people with the hook nose. And the flat nose people, they made like their servants or under them. And it built up tension, negative energy, and resentment over time between these groups of people. And it should have been the government they damn burned down for even allowing them to implement something like this in the first place. But it built up so much tension and resentment between people that were in the same exact family. Some had a flat nose, some had a hook nose. The mama had a hook nose, the daddy had a flat nose. The children came out. Some of the children had hook noses, some of the children had flat noses, and they had a bloody war. There was a bloody war in Rwanda, and all of their babies were dying. All of their babies' blood was on the street. And it wasn't until the negative energy was cleared out that they all came to their senses, and the entity attachments finally were gone after they battled it out. And all their children's blood was spilled on the streets, okay? And before they realized how stupid it was. Before they realized how stupid it was not to figure out the real problem, who put it there, and to destroy the system that put that in place, instead of being mad at each other. Well, you have a hook nose, so you got a job better than mine. Well, I can't turn down a job because I still have to eat or I'll die. Who made it so this person with the hook nose can get a better job than me and I have to be a servant? The government. Well, let's burn down the government. Who is the leader that agreed to allow a colonizer to come in and make laws whereby this person with the hook nose can benefit and the flat nose can't? It wasn't until all their children's blood was spilled on the streets of Rwanda that they realized how stupid it was to be battling and fighting each other about a problem that somebody else created over who got a hook nose and who got a flat nose. And now you done killed each other because of this foolishness. That's the same thing going on with whoever this energy I'm picking up on right now. Okay. Without going too far into that, there's somebody here, and it is a woman, and she has a Willie Lynch complex. Okay. And this has to do with complexion. She has an unhealed wound, and everybody knows exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. She has a very deep unhealed wound, and she runs with like an inner circle of women that are very childish, and they're stuck in the mind of a little girl, and they're determined to take vengeance by using and abusing access to resources and power to take vengeance on women that they don't know, but that look a certain way, that triggers any wound inside of them. They feel like it's justice to take revenge on a group of people or a group of women that look a certain way. Okay, to get vengeance for what society put in place to cause imbalances for them. Okay, so you got a bunch of grown women that's still functioning like little girls emotionally because they have to heal something inside of them that they're not ready to open up and confront yet. Now, there's a man that did something to you because this woman was willing to have sex with him and stroke his ego from kingdom come to wherever. And it wasn't that he was in compliance with what she was doing, but he knew about it, and he knew the reason that she wanted to take revenge on you. You don't know this woman. You never even did anything to this woman personally, but she knew, this man knew this woman just wanted to harm you, honestly, because of your complexion. It's the truth. And he was complicit and okay with this happening. And the reason that he was like that is because, hey, well, you're giving me what I want, so I'm going to give you what you want. And if you want is to be gratified by causing pain to someone that looks like, that has a certain look, because of some injustice that occurred in the history of your people, then yeah, I'll help you with that. I'll help you with that if you make my dick happy. Yeah, shoot, you're gonna stroke my ego, suck my dick, ride me, and introduce me to threesomes and give me anything I want. Yeah, I'm gonna go along with the bullshit. This man is going broke right now. He's under spiritual judgment. Whoever this man is that allowed this woman in her brokenness, unhealedness, triggeredness, to execute some childish fantasy she has about tormenting and torturing people that look a certain way because of what other people, if someone tormented her in high school, junior high, in childhood, in her family, and you look like anybody that might have tormented her, she's taking it out on you because of that. Okay? You're not connected to this woman. You don't know her. You're not friends with her. But she's targeting you because of what she looks like, which is why I say we've got to be very careful especially in 2024, about coming against people individually to harm them and making assumptions about them just because they're a particular race and because they might come from a race that might have done something to you or executed certain unjust acts against you. You still have to judge people individually by the content of their character. You can't be in an energy of, well, yeah, well, we're going to get all of them. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. No, you can't do that. Even with the Chinese, I know all Chinese people are not connected to doing this Neuralink and brain chipping, wanting to have control and dominance, study our DNA. I know all Chinese, every Chinese person that I run into is not in that energy. I know it's some Chinese people out there that are minding their business, drinking their water, and just want to work and earn a living, and they're in a Buddha mindset, like, please leave me alone. Let me live my life in peace over here with my version of Kuan Yin, eat my fish heads and suck down this rice. I just want to be left alone to live in peace. I'm not with none of that bullshit. You understand? You can't judge a whole group of people or a whole race because of what a whole bunch of people or someone that looked like them did to you. You cannot do that. You will end up under spiritual judgment because you don't know who a person is just based on their outer appearance. You don't know if they're divinely protected by God. You don't know if they're an angel. You don't know what's going on the inside of somebody spiritually. Okay? All right. So whoever this person is, this woman, she is a complete idiot. She really has a lot of healing to do, okay? Because she has no business trying to execute judgment on people just because they might look a certain type of a way, because that's not balancing out any justice scale. Going after innocent people is not balancing out justice scales. It's creating bad karma for you. It's putting you in a position where you're going to develop cancer and sickness in your body later on in life, and you're not going to know why, or you're going to ignore why. You're going to know why when you have a distorted way of thinking in your mind. You could be like, oh, no, I don't want to hear it. Yeah, you can do all that right now. But when you develop a sickness, in your body because of the sickness in your mind, that's not going to be cured. That's not going to be cured by any kind of chemotherapy or anything. You have to change your mindset. You have to release the poison of anger. Okay. You have to release the poison of ignorance. You have to release the poison of greed. There are poisons that create dis-ease, which is of a low vibration. And if you don't release those poisons, it's going to create a diseased mind, and that disease is going to flow into your body. And I'm telling you the truth. So this man, he feels like he's going broke and he's under spiritual judgment because he followed this woman's lead to cause a problem for you. He worked with this woman to hurt and harm you. And it wasn't because he had a problem with your complexion. It was because she wanted to get revenge on you because of what society put in place a long time ago. But she wanted to take revenge on you for her own brokenness and unhealed wounds. And she needed this man to help her to execute that revenge. And like I said, whoever he is, he joined in. He joined in with the shit. And he knew that it was about your complexion. I'm just keeping it real with you. He knew that it was about your complexion with this woman. But with him, it was about, hey, she fucking me, so I'm going to help her. Yeah, you're right. I don't like them types of women. Yep, you right. We can sacrifice those women right there. Yep, I don't like. He went along with the shit. He went along with the shit because, like I said, he knows her from college or trade school. So he might know her from back in the day. And he feels like he was blackmailed. He was blackmailed by his own dick because she figured, I can get the help I need from masculines. All we have to do is shake our titties in their face and offer them some pussy, and they'll go along with whatever our goofy plan is to take junior high school revenge on grown-ass women to create bad karma for ourselves. So go ahead. Y'all wanted me to pull a chakra card for somebody. Somebody really needs to heal themselves. I'm telling you. Because somebody has positions of authority and access to people's personal information, and they're abusing it. And it's a group It's like a little secret group of women. I'm telling you, I picked up on this energy a while ago. There's a little secret group of women that they're trying to execute the same way white supremacy operates, where there's an inner circle and there's an outer circle, where, oh, we're supposed to look like we have good intentions, and we're in the government presenting the illusion of fairness and balance. That's the only way everybody will be in agreement with what we're doing. But the inner circle knows what the real agenda is. And this is an inner circle of women, a very small inner circle, that is, because every woman out here does not have or suffer from low self-esteem. But this is a small inner circle of women that have a different agenda. And their agenda is to be childish and to try to get revenge for whatever hurt them when it comes to being rejected in youth, in high school, junior high school, because of the way colonization has affected our people, the way this Willie Lynch ideology during chattel slavery that was developed has affected our people. It's a small inner circle group of childish grown women, 40 or above, that have jobs in the government. They have jobs in the military. They're able to hack people's devices, and they've been using and abusing power to on YouTube too. They've been on YouTube to do little stuff, but they're trying to tread lightly because they know some of us are high priestess, and we're going to pick up on their energy. I've been picked up on the energy, but I didn't say nothing about it. But I've been picked up on the energy. I know exactly who some of them are, and I've been picked up on the energy. I've been holding back, but in a minute, I'm going to expose every last one of them, because they should not be hacking people's devices. They should not be in people's bank accounts. They should not be going in people's text messages and phones and abusing power. But this is how they have their fun. This is how they have their fun. And somebody that has recently had a very bad bladder issue, that has a platform, she was friends with one of them until she did some spell work and it backfired and caused her to have a really bad bladder issue. Okay? This little inner circle that's been operating that might get in legal trouble for breaking some laws that they were not supposed to, because they're operating in a small inner circle of unhealed, immature girls doing very childish things. But one of them is one of them is a cancer. One of them is a cancer, and they're very, very careful. You got to be more subtle. If you're obvious about it, they're going to pick up on our energy. No. Let her. I'm telling you, they stalk a certain group of women online. These women are sick, and they really need to heal. This is foolishness that they conduct. It's sick. Overactive crown chakra, feelings of grandiosity. Somebody has an overactive crown chakra. They have a feeling of grandiosity, almost like a Hitler complex. Can you imagine, like Hitler, being triggered possibly by a group of people that might have a better complexion than him because they have melanin, because of a mixture of the Moors in Eastern Europe back in the day. Maybe they had certain things about them that triggered him. So he went on a rampage, and whatever his unhealed, sick ideology was, where he might have felt like he was rejected because he didn't have something that these people had, or he felt like something was unfair or unbalanced, he went and literally committed genocide, taking people's lives. This is a sick ideology. Someone gets a feeling of grandiosity where, yes, I've started this little inner circle, and together we're going to get revenge on. Somebody has a feeling of grandiosity, and they've gone too far now. They've gone too far in abusing power, and it's only a matter of time before they end up in jail. Don't make me start pulling names and pulling agencies. Okay? Over-analysis, solar plexus. This is somebody that watches people very carefully. Over-analysis. They're very careful. They study people's behaviors. They study people. I'm telling you, there's a cancer energy involved in this, okay? There's a cancer energy that started this little inner circle. Chrissy, y'all remember Chrissy and her little inner circle, right? The outer circle is, oh no, we're just trying to do positivity. But the inner circle is, we're going to be childish and bring certain women that are childish too, that have government positions in, so we can hack people and have access to their private data and fuck with women that look like this. And this is what they've been doing. And this is how they've been operating. And it's time for this shit to come out in the open. Okay? Anxiety, overactive root chakra, entity feeding in the solar plexus chakra. Some damage, emotional damage was done to somebody when they were a young woman or a very teenager or a junior high school girl. And because of this, it stopped them from growing and maturing emotionally. So because they stopped growing and maturing emotionally, it literally caused them, when it comes, they can function like an adult. They can use analysis to analyze people, places, and things, and make good decisions when it comes to money and planning things, planning attacks on people. But when it comes to their emotions, they can't regulate their emotions. They can't make mature, reasonable decisions. They can't have enough intuition mixed with logic to come to the conclusion that nobody made a decision or a choice about what complexion, what race, what features they would have. Nobody made a selection or a choice about what they would be born looking like. A person that is out of control, a person that is narcissistic and a sociopath, they are not able to use their logical and reasonable mind to come to the term that there are people out here that are innocent, that are minding their business, just going to work, that have not done anything to you, that have no control over what they were born looking like, and they have no control over what was done in history, and they have no control over what people that were connected to you might have done to you. They can't balance or regulate their emotions to understand or relate or understand that you can't sit up there and punish people for the way they were born looking. You can't do that. Somebody doesn't have control over their emotions, and they can't rationalize to themselves, I don't care. All I know is she looks like the woman that hurt me, so I'm going to hurt her and every woman that looks like her. Somebody is insane. Somebody is imbalanced and insane. And they're not mature enough to separate and balance their mind to understand, I can't hurt people's children. I can't hurt innocent people just because they were born looking a certain way, just because they were born a certain color or this, that, and the other in an unfair system where a lot of people were abused. And absolutely, a lot of people were abused. But you can't become a Hitler. You cannot become a Hitler energy because of that and just start deciding, I'm going to destroy people's lives now that look like this. Anyone that looks like this, I'm going to become a Hitler and have an inner circle of other unhealed women that just want to hurt women that look a certain way. You cannot do that. You absolutely cannot. Let's go. So this, they wanted me to pull a chakra card. So right now, this person has a feeling of grandiosity, and they know I smell their energy. They know throat chakra, overactive, shyness. Yeah, this is somebody that's very quiet. It's a covert narcissist that's very, very sneaky. And their moves are very strategic because they don't want to be found out. But whoever she is, I already know who you are. And I know your inner circle. And I know your names. Don't make me pull the agencies and start putting your business out there, because some of y'all are going to go to jail for breaking laws and violating people's privacy and conducting this, whatever you all are doing. It's very racist, okay? And it's racist within a race. You understand? Y'all are not allowed to do that. That's illegal. And don't make me start pulling these cards and expose every last one of you, because y'all are going to go under the jail. Entity feeding in the solar plexus chakra. This happened in junior high school, or when they were little girls. This happened in high school, junior high school, or when they were little girls. And it's very fucking unfair. I hate colonization. I hate the fact that we had to go through chattel slavery. All of us hate the shit. Okay? I hate what it produced. I hate the injustice and the unfairness that has occurred and has happened. Okay? But the thing about it is you cannot become a Hitler, have a Hitler mindset and be like, well, I'm going to take vengeance now on everybody that looks a certain. No, you can't do that. You will get fucked up out here. Okay? Because some of us have kids of every complexion, sweetheart. Some of us mothers, light skin, dark skin, golden, brown, light brown, dark brown, whatever the fuck. Some of us have children of every color and every complexion, every feature, every texture of hair. What the fuck are you going to tell us? You want us to join your goofy ass in a motherfucking circle and start hurting people because they're born a certain color or a certain feature or complexion? When our children are just as fucking diverse? Some of us has gorgeous melanin-filled dark-skinned daughters and light-skinned daughters from the same mother and fucking father with all mixed up features. You want us to separate our children? Really? You want us to be a part of your inner circle? Some of us light-skinned mothers that have gorgeous dark-skinned daughters? Some of us dark-skinned mothers that have light-skinned daughters? Are you fucking kidding me? You sound crazy. You sound irrational. You sound like the Queen of Cups reverse, someone that does not have any emotional regulation, and they don't even have any sensible way of rationalizing whatever their wounds are. And you want to attack people? You want us to be like wrote in the movie Hotel Rwanda. Not until all of our children's blood are spilled on the fucking street. Both light, dark brown, dark brown, whatever the fuck. All our children's blood on the street, fighting each other over stupidness, do we realize, wow, this was stupid. We didn't even start it, but we kept it going and we perpetuated this shit. Now all of our children's blood is entangled on the fucking street and we come from the same fucking blood. Flat nose and hook nose. Shit. Enough of the foolishness. It's time for this bullshit to be laid to rest once and the fuck for all. This motherfucking inner circle needs to be disbanded. And everybody that is connected to them that thinks they under the radar, you about to be exposed. I've been picked up on your energy, okay? We already know that some of y'all work in the NSA, some of y'all work in government agencies, and the ones that are over the age of 40, shame on you. Shame the fuck on you. Do some fucking healing work. Do some healing work. Sit the fuck down and start doing some reflecting. It's time to fucking heal. Harassing and bothering people because your emotional growth has been stunted. Yes, we're sorry about everything that happened that we did not cause. But in the same token, nobody is going to give you a pass in 2024 to abuse power to hurt someone that has not done something to you just because of the way their mama pushed them out their pussy. It's not going to happen. Nobody is going to bend over and apologize to no fucking body because of what the fuck they look like when their mama pushed them out their pussy. Nobody had control over that. Grow up. Lack of direction in life, crown chakra. Somebody got to fucking say it. Lack of direction in life, crown chakra. Come on, spirit, come through. And I dare somebody to fucking say something. Ridiculous, this foolishness going on. Somebody got a whole entity attachment and they're bringing more people into their bullshit, and then when everybody get in trouble and everybody going to jail, that's when the tears are going to start coming out. No, it's not fair. Because somebody is acting like a group of junior high school childish girls because they're stuck in the mindset of a little girl instead of a grown, mature woman that can rationalize and see clearly that nobody made a decision what family they would be born to, what color or complexion they would be, what features they would have. A rational mind can figure that out and not blame people for stuff. Okay? Chakra card. Let's go. And stop projecting onto people things that sometimes we might have to talk to a therapist to work through our pain. And a lot of us have a lot of pain of every color, every race, every complexion, every feature, every texture here. A lot of us all have our own fucking pain. You not the only fucking one that got pain. Our pain is different, but everybody got pain. Everybody's got pains and their crosses to bear. But everybody's not out here projecting onto other people. A lot of us have pain, a lot of it, and trauma. Third eye, underactive, lack of inspiration and creativity, lack of ideas. That's because somebody focusing too much on you. Heart chakra, Someone needs to practice mindfulness, self-love, connect with your emotions authentically. You can't do that if you're in someone else's energy, but in a negative way, in a low vibrational way. Crown chakra. Someone is suffering from insomnia or hypersomnia. They're having trouble sleeping. Somebody is arrogant as fuck. Solar plexus, overactive. Somebody is under a lot of mental or physical stress right now because their solar plexus is blocked. Somebody stopped growing emotionally because their solar plexus is blocked from some trauma that somebody else caused, but they're taking it out on you. And this man joined in with this person that is dealing with these childhood wounds and went along with her bullshit. He knew why this woman was doing this to you. He knew why this woman was doing this to you, but the reason he joined in was because he was going to benefit from it. And he was getting his ego stroked and his dick sucked. So he was like, yeah, I'll go along with it. I have main male. So there's somebody here that's going to get some unexpected money. Now, this might be another main male here. So there might be a main male that might be about to get some unexpected money. All right. And there's somebody that might have been seen as a person of high honor. This could be somebody with a platform. This could be a person that might have been revered a hero. This might be someone in a high position at their job. This could be someone in the public eye, a public figure in a community. But this person's getting ready to be disgraced for what they did. Someone's about to be disgraced for what they did. High honor in the reverse. Okay. Long road in the reverse. It's only going to be a little bit of time now. We don't got too far to go before this person is fully exposed and all the bullshit they've been up to, and they're not going to be seen as a person of honor. However, people see them right now as a person of respect, honor, a good person that's doing good for people. This person is about to be exposed, okay? And people are not going to see them as high honor no more, okay? Expectation in the reverse. Somebody expectation is not being met. Somebody thought that they were going to gain some kind of a profit, a bonus. Somebody invested in doing something where they thought that they were going to get a large amount of money due to something that they were helping someone do. But instead, there's something that's in court that's not going to go in somebody's favor. Gift in the reverse. This has to do with an approval, an offer, opportunity, resources, somebody recognition. I feel like somebody thought that they were going to get recognition, resources, an approval, a promotion. They were going to get some kind of blessing that was going to flow in some area of their life if they allowed this woman that they knew had these mental issues to get away with doing something or to do something to somebody. Okay. But now they're not going to be seen as high honor. They're going to be ashamed to even show their face. They're going to go into hiding for what they've been doing because it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Somebody is willing to hurt children and adults literally because of what they look like. Somebody wanted to hurt somebody's children and adults because of what they look like. Somebody has a really big demon inside of them. Somebody got a really big demon inside of them. And because of what somebody looks like, somebody wanted to hurt somebody's babies, somebody's children, some adults. And I'm not talking about people doing death spells on you, trying to kill you in a spiritual battle. I'm talking about somebody that just because of what you look like, once you wanted to hurt your children, wanted to get people to grape your children, set them up to be harmed, hurt, just because of what you look like. Somebody has a serious demon inside of them. They're completely possessed, and it's like an obsession they have with this unhealed wound that they have. And I'm calling that shit out right now. Judgment in the reverse, guilt in the reverse. Somebody don't even feel guilty about the shit. Somebody's been so hurt in their life that they feel numb. They don't feel anything. This is someone that someone reversed a decision about something or letting someone get away with doing something. Someone knows you're never alone. Someone found out. They fucked around and found out that you are never alone. You have guides, ancestors that help you, that bring information to you, that see what anytime someone is doing something to you, you got ancestors, guides, and ascended masters that are right over their shoulder. Oh, look at that. Now, you know that girl ain't right. Now that you know that girl ain't right. Why is she trying to set up her daughter or her son like that? Now, look at that. Look how she looking up to see what school that her kids go to. Look at now, you know that ain't right. And I don't know who ascended master or guy talk like that, but that's funny as shit. But somebody now that ain't right. All right, let me go on to my let's go and let them know the news. Let them know what she up to. Do you know that girl hacked into your bank account and she was making fun of how much money you had in there because they've been stealing money on YouTube from you? Do you know they've been doing this, that, and the other? They steal money from you and then they hack into your account when you're paying bills and laugh at you for not having all your money. Yeah, they doing this to you. You didn't do nothing to her. No, you ain't never do nothing to that girl at all whatsoever. But she's taking something out on you because she's unhealed and she's got a demon inside of her and she refuses to address whatever her wounds are. She's refusing to address them. So we're going to bring karma to her and anyone that helps her. Okay? They know that you're never alone and you're protected and they should have stayed out your energy. Okay? Failure in the reverse. Somebody can't make you fail. Somebody wanted you to fail at everything that you did or tried to do in life because they have not found their purpose. They haven't found their purpose because they're acting out of their wound instead of healing their wound so that they can unblock the solar plexus chakra and find out how special and unique they are and find out what their true talent is. Don't make me get on YouTube, Pinky. Okay? I'm dropping hints. Pinky. Pink, Pinky, and everybody else. Don't make me get on YouTube and start pulling cards on some of these people that are a part of this inner circle. Don't make me get on YouTube and start pulling detailed motherfucking cards and exposing what agency y'all been working with to harass and bother and pry open and try to sabotage people because of your childish, unhealed, girlish wounds. Because I will do that shit. I'll call out your name and every motherfucking thing. Fuck with me. Now, I bet you they're going to scatter. They're going to stay up out my energy because they're like, no. I don't want them to know I'm part of Chrissy's inner circle of women that like to work with people in the government to hack light-skinned women's accounts and block their money and do stuff. Oh yeah, I'm going to call y'all asses out too. Yeah, Y'all don't want to be in my energy because you know I'm going to pull them cards on y'all asses and expose every last one of y'all motherfuckers and what y'all been doing. We know. We ain't stupid. I call everybody shit out. I don't give a fuck what race you are. I don't give a fuck what complexion you are. I don't give a fuck what a fuck, give a fuck what a fuck. Okay? If you on some bullshit, I'm going to call that shit out. And like I said, I dare somebody to say something about this shit. So this woman is a complete idiot. Okay? And this man is under spiritual judgment and he's about to go broke because he sat up there, knew what she was doing, and he helped her. Because how they get the help of the men that they work with is by just offering them sex, offering them attention, offering them, giving them the ego stroke that they love. It's called love bombing. Okay. If you just help us tear her down, please help us tear her down and set her up so she can feel the pain that we felt in junior high and in high school. She's going to feel what I felt. You're like, do you know this woman? No. So how you know that woman ain't grow up in foster care? How the fuck you know that woman ain't grow up in the gutter? How do you know that woman ain't been beat and tormented? How you know that woman ain't been sexually abused, beat over the head, dragged through the mud? How you know that woman mama ain't take her to a crack house and whore her ass out? How do you know what that woman has gone through or struggled in her life? You don't know nothing about somebody based on what the fuck they look like. How do you know what somebody else's struggles has been in their life? Just looking at them. Maybe God blessed them and they went through hell and high water before they got to where they are today. Oh, she had an easy, soft life. All because of what she looks like. She had an easy, soft life. How the fuck you know that? How the fuck do you know what kind of life somebody had based on their skin complexion? How the fuck do you know that shit? You don't know that. You don't know what anybody has fucking gone through. You don't know what anybody's pain was like. And you can't decide and make an assumption. Oh, I bet you just always had it all. You always had everything. I bet everything was always easy for you. And this bitch probably grew up in a much softer life than you. You might have had to crawl on your knees and your elbows in the fucking mud for real, to get everything that you have. And while somebody looking at your ass, thinking, oh, I bet some man gave you everything that you ever wanted in life. You didn't have to work for nothing. And this bitch don't know nothing the fuck about you. She don't know the first motherfucking thing about your ass. or how hard you might have worked for every single thing you ever got. She don't even know if you fucking date men or not, or have ever dated a man or not. She don't know a motherfucking thing about your ass, but she's attacking you because she thinks that you had something over her, and that's why you're blessed. Not because you're blessed because you worked hard for your shit. Because she's a fucking child that needs to do some healing. Let's go. What is the energy crowning this read right now? Spirit. Call everybody fucking ass out. Somebody might be an Aquarius. The star in the reverse. Somebody couldn't backstab and betray you. Somebody might be an Aquarius. Somebody might be a Queen of Pentacles. This person could have Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo and Aquarius in their chart. Okay? So somebody might have both Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo and Aquarius in their chart. With a Willie Lynch issue, I'm not going to stop saying that shit. Because I've been told to call it out, and I'm going to fucking call it out. I don't have no cut cards. So this is somebody, like I said, they have Aquarius in their chart. They have Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn in their chart. And they've got a really bad Willie Lynch issue. They couldn't backstab and betray you. What is their obstacle right now? The King of Wands. This could be a fire sign masculine that they work with that went along with the bullshit. Like, yeah, I'm going to help you get revenge on light-skinned women. I'm just calling. That's the energy of this read, okay? This is not that military situation I pulled on yesterday where someone that has access to energy weapons was targeting dark-skinned women with spiritual gifts. This is a different energy right here. This is a woman that has Aquarius, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo in her chart that worked with a fire sign that was like, yeah, you're right. It's time. It's time for white, light-skinned women to pay. You're right. I agree with you. Now here, suck my dick and lick my nuts the way you did when you were trying to get me to help you. When you got me to agree with you that we're going to sacrifice light-skinned women. We're going to and do this and destroy their life. If we got to sacrifice someone, we'll do them first because, they've had their break. They had their time, in this racist system. Yeah, I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you. This stupid motherfucker right now is saying he been blackmailed to go along with doing this shit. Somebody's cutting somebody off. Somebody could have cut off a Taurus energy. Okay. The Hierophant, okay, that was doing spell work on your home, the Four Wands, or doing spell work on your relationships or your relationship. Yep, there was somebody. So there was somebody here that was being very reckless. Somebody that was being very what is it called? Someone was being very reckless. Somebody was being very careless. Someone was in some very destructive energy against you. Because somebody gave a masculine what he wanted, which was a fantasy. And they pumped up his ego. They licked his balls. They brainwashed him, did sex magic on him. They stroked his ego to the point of delusion. Okay. They did all these things to get the masculine to go along with them. The masculine, let me explain something about the masculine. The masculine don't give a fuck. If this was a light-skinned woman trying to get a masculine to do something against darker-skinned women, or with a white woman trying to get him to do stuff against a woman of another race or a black woman, it don't matter. With this masculine, he would have done anything to any fucking woman if this woman, just as long as she licked his balls from the left side, the right side, and then through the middle, and then going around in a circle. It don't fucking matter, okay? This masculine would have gone along with any woman's childish, whatever she had against whoever she had something against. And it could have been anybody. It wasn't that he had an issue with someone's complexion or their race or this, that, and the other. It's just that he was getting his balls licked and sucked on and teabagged. And his ego pumped up. Oh, you are the man. You just don't know. You are the man. Women should be falling at your feet. She had to put him in this energy and do all this just to get him to comply with whatever her little childish antics and unhealed wounds were. So he got in his ego and got stuck in arrogance because she licked his balls and bowed down to him and did all this stuff to pump him up to get him in an energy to do spell work against you, your home, your stability, against your relationships, everything. Whoever this woman back here is, okay? And that's why he was in that energy for you, because, and now somebody is heartbroken right now. The Three of Swords. He knew for this woman, she had an obsession about your complexion. Okay. I told you, I already know it's going to trigger somebody, but I really don't give a fuck. Okay. I'm here to tell the truth. This man knew this woman had a sickness and an obsession about your complexion. And it was, she wanted to just take revenge on you, not because of anything you did to her, but just because you were triggering her. Your complexion triggered her because of some childhood wounds that she had. And nobody is faulting her for her childhood wounds, rightly so. There were some horrific things done. Willie Lynch was supposed to make sure that something continued for 400 to 600 to 800 to 1,000 years. It was like a methodology. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Methodology. It was something. It was a template. It was a very strong and powerful template that was put into place psychologically on purpose to make sure it would happen on repeat. This was like a spell, a really strong spell. And it was made to be on repeat for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years. And it was made to keep on going, because while you're going through these cycles, fighting each other, getting stuck in young emotional age, and toiling and fighting with each other over a situation someone else created, we're going to be pulling all kind of tricks financially around you and advancing in the world, advancing in technology, advancing in science for the next way we're going to dominate you. Because by the time you wake up and stop fighting about your complexion and skin color, we will have been moved on to the next thing we're going to use to dominate you, the Neuralink. We're going to have advanced so far with technology while y'all are over here fighting about complexion and fighting about what was done and who had it worse. While by the time you'll wake up and stop being distracted, fighting and going through these connections with each other that we set into place to keep you distracted for a few more years, because you're that powerful that the only thing we could do was break you down psychologically to keep you in an energy of going around in circles about, yeah, well, y'all benefited. You know, they brainwash people that are brainwashable, okay, not men that have sense, but people that are brainwashable in their south node to what a standard of beauty is. So because of that brainwashing and that Leviathan spell, you know, it made a whole bunch of men give a whole bunch of attention to you because you look closer to what the standard of beauty according to colonization was. While you're going around in circles, oh yeah, well, I got beat up in school because of that. I got rejected. I got isolated. I couldn't have no friends because y'all didn't like me because you're, you know, this going around in circles doing this motherfucking shit while they were developing technology, a new way to bind your melanin. The best thing on the earth is melanin. That's the best motherfucking rare substance on the fucking earth is your fucking melanin. Your melanin. Your melanin is the best thing on the fucking earth. They can't get enough of it. Your genetics, your pineal gland. And while we're going around in circles with this foolishness, because somebody is unhealed and somebody wants to orchestrate something to project onto others, these people are making leaps and bounds in technology and setting up the next trap. Because, oh, it's only a matter of time before they finally heal and stop fighting each other. And when they come out of that, we need a next trap to subdue these powerful people, because they're going to break out the trap eventually. But if we can we'll give some of them access to resources to act out whatever their vengeance fantasies are. So where Chrissy at? Where's Chrissy in her inner circle? Here, you want to work at the NSA? You want to connect to someone that work at the bank? You want to be a part of a secret society where y'all can hack? Yeah, y'all can hack these women right here. They thought they were so cute. Now y'all can see that, and y'all can even slow their money. Y'all could do this. Y'all could do that to them. Don't y'all want to get revenge? Yeah, here. Yeah, we'll give y'all government jobs or access to people. You can do what you want on YouTube to them. You can do this, that, and the other. Yeah, go ahead and do that. That's going to keep them bitches busy. We'll keep them bitches busy, oppressing their own people while we make leaps and bounds in technology to suppress them. Because by the time they grow the fuck up and grow out this shit, we're going to have the next thing for them, whereby we're going to be able to control them. Okay, so we're going to move forward with the chips, the Neuralink technology, the coding, and all this other bullshit that we're using. We're going to buy up all the real estate. We're going to buy up all the real estate. We're going to do this. We're going to make plans for this while they're fighting. While they're focusing on that, getting revenge, we're going to focus on getting this shit together. Okay. We'll just give privileges to a couple of people that want childhood revenge on these people, and that'll distract them. We'll use them to distract each other while we make leaps and bounds in finding other ways to control these motherfucking people. That's where we're at with it. Somebody's heartbroken right now. Why is somebody heartbroken? Why is somebody heartbroken right now, Holy Spirit? Why is somebody heartbroken right now? The Lovers. Someone might have Gemini energy. Somebody might have failed at trying to do something or get away with something. The Lovers, something is over because somebody has to release a burden. Because something's being communicated. Somebody thought you would never find out. Somebody don't know you picked up on their motherfucking energy a long motherfucking time ago. Somebody is very unhappy about this shit because you're still balanced, and it's some information coming out that's exposing a group that's been that needs to be investigated by the FBI. There is a group that needs to be investigated by the FBI for racism and stuff. They've been breaking laws, racism. And these are not white people I'm talking about. This is racism among Black people, right? And there's a group, there's a little inner circle group that was working with people in the government that would have been given access and privilege to act out vengeance schemes, okay, against people as a distraction, while these people have been making leaps and bounds in finding other ways to control us, make us homeless, buy up all the real estate, buy up all the land and property up under our noses. They got people with the mind of a little girl. They're giving power to act out their girlhood fantasy of getting revenge. Death card. Yep. Somebody is losing their fucking mind. Somebody could have Scorpio in their chart. Somebody is losing their fucking mind right now because they thought you didn't know who they was. They thought that you didn't know who this group was. Yes. They thought that you didn't know. You might hear some of the people in this group keep referring to and alienating women by referring to women as because you're a preference. This is going to be somebody that used the word preference a lot, but they're going to use it in with an energy and a tone behind it, not with whoever the masculines are that are the ones that are being oppressive. But they're blaming somebody for being born looking whatever the fuck they look like. They didn't do nothing to no fucking body. But the way that they speak and the energy behind what they say sometime, they're intentionally trying to alienate a group of women because of what the fuck they look like. And they do it with certain words that they use and actions. And it's because they have an unhealed childhood wound. It's a little girl operating psychologically inside of them that's still hurting from what the trauma, because there is trauma. Absolutely. And I'm not taking nothing away from that. It's heavy trauma that has been unfairly and unjustly inflicted on a lot of women because beauty has been more of a thing for women than men. Okay. So I'm going to say when it comes to the realm of beauty, the psychological trauma that has been inflicted on us as a people, especially in childhood, through the storybooks, through the media, through the TV, right down through the religion. When you get the little Jesus book with the blonde hair, blue eye, and then all Jesus's little children that love all the colors of the world. Jesus loved the little children, all the children of the world, red and yellow, black and white. And then you open up the Bible and they got all these pictures of all these blonde-haired and brown-haired, blue-eyed girls running around and nothing looks like you. Yeah, it's a lot of trauma psychologically, okay? The language that was used and the abuse during slavery, the oppressor on us, trained us psychologically how to speak to our children. This is where these pathologies come from. And yes, it is traumatizing. I can't take nothing. I can't touch it. I can't take nothing from it. Yeah, that is trauma. To be taught how to speak to your children and how to insult them and how to tell them they're ugly and how to tell them I wish you were lighter, how to tell them I wish your hair wasn't so nappy, how I wish your features were more like this, how I wish, for generation after generation after generation, because that's what during chattel slavery the slave masters said to not the African born ones but the black descendants of the Africans that were born here, that did not know how beautiful they were because they never experienced where they came from. The ones that were born into this, that never had any psychological connection. So it was easy to do that programming. It went straight from the master's mouth, because when they went, the Willie Lynch letter, the thing that was set in place in how to break a slave, okay, psychologically, you have every chance you get, use every opportunity you get to tell a joke about what they look like, to spin a narrative, to insult them, to say something negative every single day. Make sure every single day you point out something negative about their color, their complexion, their nose, their hair, and keep doing it every day, nonstop. You have to make fun and then separate them and play this psychological game. Who want the butter biscuit? Nope. We're going to give the light-skinned boy with the good hair the butter biscuit, and all grandma's love. Go over there and get a hug. Now you get your ass over there in the field because your hair nappy and you dark skin. You understand that pathology and that type of psychology from them. Now we're going to do our kids like that the same way, because that's the only thing we're connected to. This is what happens when you're disconnected from your whole culture. This is what happens when you grow up without a culture. This is what happens when someone completely tries to separate you from and wipe you from what your roots are, which were African. And then when that becomes something passed down in how you speak to your children, you do the same thing. Every opportunity that you get, insult their color, tell them something. Come on in out the sun. I don't want you to get too dark. Nope. I want to take these kids to Sunday school with me, my light-skinned grandkids with the good hair. I'm going to leave them there. Y'all can play outside. Y'all not going to church with me. You know, all kind of things developed over time through the years. So I'm not taking nothing away from the trauma at all whatsoever. But to say and agree that because of the trauma that was inflicted, imposed, and deeply psychologically embedded, I give you permission, and it's okay to inflict that trauma onto other people and hurt innocent people because of what was done, even though it was unfair, is a no. It's a no. Because that's the same thing as saying I was sexually molested, so that's why I'm justifying raping people and molesting the person, somebody else, now that I'm big and bad enough to do it. That's like saying because I was sexually molested, I can go and molest somebody else. When I was a young man, it happened to me. So if I want to grape your son, I can do it because it happened to me. No, it happened to me, so I get to grape your son. Is that okay? And then when that little boy grows up, well, I was raped and molested and touched when I was a young boy, so I get to do it to somebody else's son now. Do we agree with that? Is that okay to do that? Because whatever was done to that little boy or that baby or that little girl, that was traumatizing, but nobody is going to condone them to do it to another child when they become an adult. And, hey, what you doing? I'm about to molest this little boy. Well, I was molested, so I get to molest another little boy. Now, would y'all leave me alone so I can abuse and molest this little boy? Leave me in peace to do it, please. No, you get your ass busted. You will get fucked up by a mob doing some shit like that. No matter how bad our trauma was, and all of us have trauma, it does not give you the right or the permission spiritually to inflict your pain and trauma onto another person that has done nothing to you, because they might trigger you, okay? Absolutely not. I hate to have to bring up the molestation thing, but sometimes you have to draw parallels to things to make a person see something and understand, no, it's right, because all them years they was getting attention. So no. That doesn't give you a right to go hurt innocent people. Just like a child molester can't call, well, I was molested all them years that I was being molested and kept in the basement. Now it's okay for me to go do it to somebody else. No. The answer is no. The answer is now we have resources for therapy. Now we do have some resources for therapy that are available, and we should all encourage each other, instead of trying to hurt other people, to go inside and to try to heal. And I know it's not an easy thing. And I'm not going to say and tell nobody to get over it when this is something that was so heavily stamped and ingrained psychologically. And it was something intentionally done to hurt men and women. But I'm talking about women right now, because women were valued more for their looks and men more for their possessions and money and power throughout society. Okay. It was too much damage done to just tell somebody, oh, just get over it. Just get over it. No. To me, that's very insulting to tell somebody, just get over it. No, I don't encourage anybody that might still be dealing with childhood wounds from this is a lot of trauma to just get over it. Because no, that's not something you just get over. Okay. But you can encourage people if there is a good therapist that is an expert or very good that someone can talk to and truly open up to and be vulnerable with and honest with, that can help walk somebody through their emotions, because they're dealing with so much pain and hurt that's so deep inside, and they need someone to be vulnerable with that can hold their hand and walk them through their healing process and understand why they're projecting and trying to harm other people and why they need to heal, and why someone that is a godly person of a higher that's operating out of their light, their higher self, that knows how to help people to heal these types of wounds, then yes, by all means, guide that person to seek out healing and to sit down and maybe get some sessions with someone, or in a group setting to be vulnerable, but not to create a group setting where we're going to create toxic energy and come together to incite vengeance on innocent people that look like someone that triggered us, or someone that was a part of whatever the trauma was. Okay. We encourage healing. We don't tell people just get over it, because that's not something that you just get over. Okay. That's very insulting. You don't tell nobody just get over it, but encourage them if they do find any time in their life to see if they could get into a group setting with positive minded people that will encourage them to do things that are more positive during their healing, instead of trying to hurt people. That's not how you heal. Trying to devise and get revenge on people that did nothing to you, that's not a healing circle. Okay. A healing circle is positive people that will encourage you to be honest and address the original wound and help you to undress it and open it up layer by layer in a safe setting, judgment-free zone. Okay. They're going to encourage you not to do karmic things that will land you with bad karma or in jail, but to instead reflect and heal and slowly undress the wound. So slowly peel away the layers until you get to the truth of the matter and what's going on with you. And then you can start the healing process. And I encourage that for anybody of any color, any race, any complexion, because every race, color, complexion has their issues, to seek out help if they need to. Sit down and find honest, sincere, high vibrational people they can honestly talk to and be vulnerable with, that's not playing no goofy games with no fake ass solidarity. No, that's bringing more negative, toxic energy to something that was already negative and toxic. Okay. The death card, somebody is having an issue right now. They can't move to calmer waters. What is the death card? Talk to me about this death card. Why is this death card here? Somebody might be worried about jail or gone into mental imprisonment. I'm about to go in this death card and the mental imprisonment or jail. I need a little more clarification about why that death card is coming out. Make sure somebody didn't carry something too far. I got to make sure somebody didn't go too far with something. I got to make sure somebody didn't go too far with some foolishness. What is the death card? This is happening right now. Oh, somebody might be breaking up a group right now. Somebody's group might be disbanding right now. Quick. Nope, nothing. No text message can ever be deleted. There's no information or anything that was ever done online. I don't care how many people away that you thought you was from an online identity. Nope, everyone knows who you are. Clarify what this death card is. There's something going on right now. Somebody's going to try to end something and disconnect from something they know they've been doing. Somebody don't want to be investigated by the FBI. Somebody might have cancer, AIDS, or an STD that needed to use their intuition. Somebody that was breadcrumbing somebody or wanted to breadcrumb somebody. Tell me about that death card. What's the death card and somebody not able to move to calmer waters right now? Okay, proposal or engagement. Okay. Oh, okay. So this woman, you were heavily spiritually protected from this. This woman that was working with this masculine, you were protected, but she came up with this big scheme where the man was going to, and I'm just gonna, like I said, give it to you straight. It was her idea to come up with a big scheme where this man was going to catfish you, date you, and pretend that he was into you and wanted to be with you. And then he was going to get you in front of a large group of people, and then he was going to break up with you. It was supposed to be like, Mean Girls type thing but these are grown ass women between the age of 35 and older. But they were going to get this man to date you, to court you, and then propose to you like he wanted to marry you. And then he was going to get you in front of a large group of people, and he was going to break up with you. Or if you have some inheritance money, he was going to take it from you and break up with you and put all your personal business out and embarrass you. And this woman put him up to doing this to you. She wanted you to feel the rejection that she felt in her childhood. Okay. This woman with Willie Lynch issues, this was her whole thing. Her whole big grand scheme where she was going to be victorious was, finally, I'm going to get you to feel what the pain that I felt, throughout my life, where with this attention issue where I didn't get the attention I felt like I needed and wanted. And you did. You always got attention because you looked more like what the colonization said the standard of beauty was. My final act of vengeance, where I'm going to hurt you, is I'm going to get this man to set you up in front of a lot of people to look like you're about to get married to him, and then the man was going to embarrass and shame you in front of everybody, and that was going to be her ultimate revenge. That was going to be her ultimate revenge, to make you feel hurt and pain, because she feels hurt and pain, okay, from her trauma. But she wanted you to feel how she has felt her whole life. So this man was going to catfish you, but you were protected from this. So these people were stalking. They were using technology to block, hurt, and harass you. They were stalking you. These people were blocking your connections, stopping you from being able to date people, making offers. This is what they were doing. This fool failed the spiritual test, and they will not advance and move on. But that was the big plan. The big plan was to set you up to literally feel embarrassed and rejected. She wanted you to feel embarrassed and rejected, and she was trying to get this man to do it, to pump you up and embarrass you. And it's not because you did anything to her at all whatsoever. Okay. You might even have a trust. You might have some money, a house, real estate, land, or something left for you in a trust. Okay. And this man, even if he did marry you, was going to take it from you and then leave you. Whoever this person is, they were very jealous of your looks, whether you're handsome or beautiful. Okay. But that was her ultimate revenge. And again, I'm going to reiterate, you did not do anything to this woman. You did not do anything to this woman at all whatsoever. But she just wanted to hurt somebody. She just wants another woman to feel that looks like someone that got attention due to colonization and a standard of beauty. She just wanted somebody else to hurt and to feel the rejection that she felt in a society that demonized her looks. And that's the truth. And we know the most beautiful women on the planet, we already know, come from Africa, and I'm saying this because all humans on the planet are but a carbon copy of the original African woman. Because all human DNA comes from the African bloodline, period, point blank. Every race on the planet comes from the African bloodline. So when you see people pumping up their lips, pumping up their booty to have a nice big round butt. And I know everybody not shaped like that, and a small stomach and a small waist. They implanting cheekbones, trying to make their eyes almond shaped and pretty, like pretty African and Nigerian, and women from all over the South African women, when they're trying to make their features and their cheekbones and their body, and doing all these things to try to look like that original beauty, laying in the sun trying to get a piece of color and all of that. It's because of the original beauty. Okay, we're all aware of that. But society did not promote that. Society, what's good is bad, what's bad is good, what's up is down, and what's down is up. They made it so that everything was looked at in the opposite. Okay, yeah, no, a flat butt is prettier than a big round apple butt. Yeah, that's what's prettier. Yes, y'all understand what I'm saying. The original beauty was the creator of all life. Every single race on the planet did come originally from the genetics of the African woman. You can talk to a scientist of any race, any color, and they will confirm that for you through genetics. It's science. It's not arrogant. It's not me trying to put anybody else's race down or anything. It's just it's science. It's just factual. Okay. And if I'm lying, point out the lie I just said in the comments, please. And I'll apologize. If anything I said was a lie, put it in the comments and I'll apologize. But this woman wanted you to feel rejected because of what society, and colonization did, to all of us. Okay, we're just gonna say to all of us. Okay, somebody got a baby on the way or here already. Somebody had access. I told you all about this sick shit. Somebody had access to people that use energy weapons. Somebody never argue with the fool, because from a distance, folks can't tell who is who. They only want to gaslight you. Chakra card. All right. What's going on? Somebody thought something was funny. Somebody thought something was funny. Somebody wanted to be able to watch you be tormented and tortured, and they wanted to laugh at it. Like, and don't get me wrong, more than one person has access to energy weapons. And the sad thing is, you put energy weapons in the hands of people with unhealed wounds, and I'm talking about people of different races. You put an energy weapon in the hands of an East Indian, a racist East Indian, they're going to go around and start shooting dark-skinned East Indians in the head with energy weapons. They're going to go around and start shooting Africans and black people in the head, where we know that no one in the world, we don't like black people. I'm telling you, an East Indian with an energy weapon in their hand, a racist one. Oh, yes, I have the power now, finally, to be in charge, because propaganda says that all black men and women are problems on the planet. We're going to get rid of them. And I have the energy weapon, and I have the power to do it. Anybody with unhealed wounds and issues that you put an energy weapon in their hands is going to be a dangerous thing, because the first thing they're going to do is abuse power with whatever their trauma is about. That's the first thing they're going to do. Any race, any color. So it's not just one person using energy weapons on dark-skinned women. Okay? There are different people with their own agendas that have access to energy weapons, and the military is so careless. And they let these people get this access to power, and then they go around fulfilling their little fantasies of getting revenge while they advance in technology, in other areas to literally bind and control us, because they got people having fun, because people are having fun getting revenge for whatever their personal hangups are. Crown chakra, overactive. Somebody's very depressed. Solar plexus, overactive, fast talking. Somebody might like stumble over their words and talk like really, really fast. Solar plexus, difficulty making decisions and listening to their gut intuition. Somebody's nervous right now because somebody is looking at somebody like, you've been doing all that? Bitch, are you stupid? You've been doing all of that shit? Throat chakra, overactive, persistent throat or neck pain, tightness or discomfort in the throat or neck, frequent sore throats, hoarseness, thyroid issues, Throat chakra is probably from sucking dick so goddamn much to get people to do stuff for you. Underactive third eye, narrow-mindedness. Somebody is having trouble with their throat chakra because they sucked so much dick to get people to do stuff for them that are in positions of power that it's affecting their throat chakra. Somebody need to wear a turquoise necklace. Somebody need to wear a turquoise neck choke chain because they sucked so much dick. They sucked so much dick, literally, that it has blocked their throat chakra. They suck the dick of people that have power to give them access to get revenge on people so much that their throat chakra is blocked. And I'm going to make that into a card. Throat chakra is blocked from sucking too much dick. Third eye, overactive, feeling judgmental towards others. There we go. They have an entity feeding in the crown chakra. Solar plexus, inability to work hard. Ciao. Just let me have my little piece in the forest. Stop following me. Let me disconnect from technology. Just give me a nice little house with a little swimming pool, jacuzzi, a farm, a couple of animals, and some land that you have to drive about 50 miles to get to me, in a lake, and enough road to ride horses on. In the forest, of course, far away from everybody. Chickens, a few goats, sheep. And I won't ever bother anybody again. Y'all won't see me no more. I'll pray for y'all from a distance. I'll post anonymously from time to time. Just let me go in the forest. That's all I ask. I don't need a date. I don't need a husband. I don't need friends. I don't need nobody. All I need is my chickens, a couple of horses, goats, some animals to talk to and play with. Y'all think I'm playing. I'm so serious. I'm a hermit. I don't need to be around people. I just need to go in the forest far, far away with my Netflix and still have internet connection. I'll be all right. The King of Wands had to sacrifice something or let something go. This is a fire sign. This is the man that they got to do this against you and to help them fulfill their girl childhood fantasy of taking revenge is a fire sign. He's an Aries, Leo, or Sag. He might even have a Pisces moon. So this could be someone with a fire sign sun, and they could have a Pisces moon. Okay. Clarify the Hangman. He might have he's released something because he's embarrassed. He's so embarrassed that that somebody was trying to because a woman kept licking his nuts and teabagging him to get him to help her fulfill her girlhood fantasy of you being rejected in front of everybody, so that you could see how she felt. He helped her do it, and this. This is the reason why he's ashamed. He's embarrassed that he participated in this childishness, helping a woman with the mind of a junior high school girl try to get you rejected just so you could feel what she felt. Whoever this man is, maybe this is a man connected to you. The Page of Swords reverse. Somebody is trying to lie right now. Oh, I didn't have nothing to do. No, I did not do any of this. No. It's her. She has a problem with light-skinned women. I didn't have nothing. She said that y'all always had it good and a good life and everything was given to you easy. And she put me up to doing this to you because she just wanted you to see you hurt. I didn't have nothing to do with it. Did she lick your balls? Yes, she did lick my balls. Did she suck them? Yes, she sucked my balls, but you didn't have nothing to do with it. This person's going to lie their ass off and act confused and be like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not connected to any woman that would do any such a thing. When they were sitting right in a circle of women, yes, we're finally going to get these women. We're finally going to embarrass them, and we're going to record it, and we're going to have drinks, and we're going to toast, and we're going to laugh at them. Ha, ha, ha. Because I know they used to laugh at us when we got rejected. It's some weird energy like that going on, y'all. I'm telling you, it's some weird energy like that going on. But the woman they tried to do this to is a high priestess. She's a whole high priestess. Whoever this woman is, she is a fucking high priestess, fully connected to her intuition. She ain't slow, she ain't stupid, and she's innocent. She ain't done a motherfucking thing to one of these people and did not deserve it. and did not fucking deserve this shit. I'm telling you, child. And I'm sad that I even have to do this reading, but it wouldn't be out here. The cards wouldn't be coming the fuck out here if that wasn't the case. If it was not something the spirit did not want me to talk about, the cards would not be out here. Okay? All right. Anything else y'all want me to talk about before I get ready to close this mess out? Something's not going in somebody's favor in court because somebody might have done something to you illegally. Well, they did. They used technology. Theft. Someone might have stole something. They might have been stealing money from you, but theft. So they were hacking your devices. They were scamming and stealing money from you online. Theft. They were stealing from you online. They were working with people in the government that were part of their inner circle. Okay. This is a different kind of inner circle. This is not like the white supremacist inner circle. This is a black woman's inner circle of unhealed women that just want to take revenge, that are operating with the mind of unhealed, wounded, hurting junior high school girls that never fully processed the trauma. That nobody's gonna say just get over it. Okay, nobody's going to tell nobody to do that because that's disrespectful after all of the shit that was done in this country and all over the world, to put people in this psychological mindset. But I will encourage you to get therapy. I will encourage you to get into an inner circle and a private group to heal alone by yourselves with people that will guide you in the right way, not to engage in destructive behavior to other people, but something that truly, honestly is more positive that will help you to heal whatever this wound is that has you wanting to hurt another person that did nothing, absolutely nothing to you. Okay? I will say that. So this is like an inner circle within another organization where on the outside, it's like, no, we're only doing positivity. We're only doing good things. We're helping people level up. We're helping people to restore what a system of white supremacy has done to our image, what a system of white supremacy has done to our self-esteem. And rightly so. I support that 100%. You're 100% right in that. I agree wholeheartedly 100% with that shit. I don't got nothing to say. I bow down to that shit. But to create an inner circle within that circle that oppresses other women that look a certain way just because you want to be childish, and that's how you want to get off a childhood fantasy of getting someone to feel the pain that you paid, that's destructive. That's not positive healing. That's creating bad karma. And you did it to a high priestess, and this high priestess is going to be all over your ass because that was a trap sent by God for you too. Believe it or not. Whoever this high priestess is, she was a trap sent by God to you too, to redirect you in another direction, to get your mind right, to get back in alignment, to get back with the healing. So you can, some of y'all have a very strong calling and you're extremely talented, and that talent can be used in a constructive, positive way without tearing other people down. So they committed a theft against you, but God, I can't make it up, y'all. But God, divine intervention. See, God is not going to support nobody in their bullshit. I don't give a fuck what complexion you are, what race you are. God is not chakra card again. Somebody might have become a Mason just so that they could create a group within a group. But God is not going to support nobody. And your ancestors that want to move forward spiritually are not going to fucking support nobody in your bullshit. Nobody is going to support nobody in their bullshit spiritually. If you're wrong, you're wrong. It's just that simple. If whatever the fuck you're doing is wrong, then you're wrong. Okay? Wrong is wrong and right is right. And you know when you're wrong. You know when you're on some bullshit. You know the truth. Somebody is crying right now. I feel like it's the masculine. Whoever this masculine is, they're crying right now because they knew that masculine was sitting in a group of women that were, he was listening to them talking. These women were like, yeah, I don't know why they always thought they were, because society told them they look like this and that and the other, but we're going to show them, we're going to watch when we do this, watch what, and this man was right there while these women were planning this. And he knew they had a problem with what you look like. And that's what the real issue was, because they were operating from a wounded space psychologically. He knew it. And he was there. Go ahead. Confusion, crown chakra. I told you he's going to try to act confused, like he don't know what's going on. Third eye, overactive, disconnected to people and things on the physical realm. Loss of touch to reality, making it hard to relate to collective experiences, can make it difficult to be understood or understand others, or relatable, can lead to feelings of isolation, may cause you to miss out on lessons and experiences that are unique to the physical existence. So if somebody was spending a little bit too much time in the spiritual realm, doing spiritual things and manipulation, it got to the point where they've become disconnected from regular human people and regular experiences with regular people. So they feel completely isolated, and to experiences that they need to be having in the physical realm that are supposed to help them learn and grow. It's isolating them from lessons and experiences that are unique to the physical existence. Okay? Somebody needs this. Root chakra, physical, constipation, bowel issues. Okay, I'm about to end this because I don't. Why why do I have to be the one to keep talking about people's bowels? I mean, thank you for the messages, but do I really have to be the one, the bowel woman, the bowel tarot card reader, the tarot card reader that talk about bowel movements in every reading? Entity feeding in the heart chakra. Thank you. Somebody has, and their heart is blocked. Somebody has an entity feeding in their heart chakra and they can't move their bowels. Maybe if they have a bowel movement, it'll help unblock their heart chakra. It could just be gas. I don't know. Heart chakra again. Crown chakra, underactive, fear of alienation. Yeah, this person spent so much time in the spiritual realm doing things to you. This person spent so much time in the spiritual realm doing things to you that they feel disconnected. Their heart chakra is blocked and they can't move their bowels. So the first thing they have to do is cleanse their colon. When they cleanse their colon, it'll probably release some gas that's causing pains in their heart because the heart chakra is blocked. And then they still have to do the mental work to heal their heart. QUAN Yin, you are just too much. Somebody might have lost the baby, and I'm sorry. Somebody might have lost a child, and I'm sorry if someone lost their child. Okay. All right. What else do you want me to know? What else do you want me to know about this reading? Courthouse. So something didn't go in someone's favor in court about something that they tried to do to you that was illegal. Okay. They hate your independence, your confidence, and your intelligence and your freedom. This person was triggered. They were triggered by your confidence, your intelligence, and your freedom. Somebody might have tried to or had committed identity theft with you even, or got somebody to commit identity theft. If you're a person that has, and I picked up this energy some time ago, if you're a person that has the ability with your complexion to go in range from literally pale white to literally brown skin, medium brown skin to almost dark brown skin. You know, some people, different people, and it occurs with plants with chlorophyll too, because chlorophyll is the version of melanin in humans, like chlorophyll in plants, right? So some of us, light brown skin, light skin, even Europeans, whites, even though we know race is an illusion, it's just different variants of the human race. But I'm not going to get into that right now. There's really no separation like this person's white, this is black. No, it's no such thing. That's a construct. It's just different variations, okay, of concentrations of genetics and melanin. But nonetheless, if you're a person, if you're a human being on the planet that has a certain concentration of melanin inside of you, and you have the ability to go from pale, where you can see blue veins and you're very pale in the wintertime, and you could literally look the whitest white, but you have also the ability to go all the way down to a medium brown to a darkish brown color if you spend enough time in the sun, to dark brown. Somebody that did identity theft on you, I'm telling you, you literally could look like two different people depending on how much time you spend in the sun or how much time you spend out the sun. You could literally look like two different people. Okay. When they did the identity theft, they got somebody, I think it was somebody Puerto Rican that they used to do the identity theft with, because they needed somebody that could have range in their complexion. So it's like a thing where they found somebody that had similar features to you, that kind of looked like you in features, but even if they were not the same complexion, they had the ability to either stay out of the sun to get lighter or stay in the sun to tan until they got to the complexion you are, in order to do the identity theft. Okay? I picked up on that. Somebody is releasing something. The lovers, clarify the lovers. Okay, this might be a Gemini. A Gemini might be in a mental imprisonment about going to court, about doing this, because they didn't get what they were expecting, and they're releasing something. What is the Four of Pentacles reverse? What are they releasing? What is the Four of Pentacles reverse? What is the Four of Pentacles reverse? Claire, what is this Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising releasing? Okay. Oh, they're doing it fast. Somebody's going to take the Tower. Dang. This could be a Gemini, Cancer cusp, or somebody to move forward with something. They have to release something real quick. Okay. This Cancer is, this is a Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising. This is a Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising that has been doing spell work on somebody. So that they won't travel, or so someone could travel or something, or move something, because the cycle's over. So they're the Gemini that release or let go of something that might have been trying to hold back a Cancer because they're not getting their wish fulfillment. So there might have been a Gemini that might have been trying to hold on to or hold back a Cancer energy, but they're releasing this person because this person's been doing magic, possibly so that they can travel. So a Gemini might have been doing magic over a Cancer energy to stop them from being able to move forward or travel or do something in their life. But now this person, I guess they're manifesting. This person might be manifesting a trip or to travel because the cycle is over. They kicked this Gemini out their energy. So there was a Gemini that was doing something either psychologically with spell work or magic to stop a Cancer energy from traveling somewhere and doing something to hold them back. But now this person is releasing them, and this person is manifesting a trip or to travel or to move forward in their life. Okay, because they can't balance the situation with getting away with a court situation where they did identity theft and where they stole something. Okay, and somebody has clarity that they are completely defeated. This is over. This is Sparta. This is over. This is completely over. I want 3 cards to end this reading, and then I am going to say a little something to end this reading. Give me 3 cards to end this reading. Give me 3 cards to end this reading. The 8 of Pentacles reverse. Somebody was trying to drain someone's energy. That might be the Gemini doing that to a Cancer, but somebody was trying to spiritually, or they might have been doing that to you. They might have been trying to drain your spiritual energy and power to do a death spell on you because they are worried about going to court. Somebody's worried about going to court because they did identity theft and they were stealing from you online. These are several people: a fire sign, a Taurus, a Gemini, a Cancer. It's a whole bunch of people here. Okay, the Sun. Something's about to go into your favor. Something's about to go into your favor. Somebody don't want to get caught. That's part of that inner circle, because they know the FBI going to start looking into them right now. Y'all bitches did online. Anything you did online, I don't give a fuck how much deleting of emails, trying to, anytime you should do pinky, anytime you do something, you should be at least two, what do you call it? Something's away. You know what they use to identify you online. You should be at least two somethings away from people being able to find your identity. Nah, bitch. Somebody is going to, and the FBI is going to investigate you and your little inner circle and what y'all have been doing illegally in the government to people being used by this system to distract us from what these people have been doing literally with technology, with your bullshit and foolishness and your childish antics. Y'all could try to disassemble and delete and separate real quick because you worried about the FBI watching y'all now. Y'all are going to jail. They only allowed y'all access to be able to hack people, to be childish with them and execute childish revenge on people that didn't do nothing to you, because they wanted to keep y'all distracted while they committed the real crimes. And y'all fell for it. Oh, a chance to act like a junior high school girl and hurt somebody. Nah, y'all are in trouble. There's going to be an investigation, and they're going to look into everybody's account y'all were looking into, all that shit y'all was doing. 3 cards to end this read. 3 cards to end this read. 3 cards to end this read. Something going in your favor, baby. 3 cards to end this read. I can't make this shit up. Somebody is not going to be able to plan nothing else against you. You've illuminated every motherfucking thing. It's all out now. Before 2025, and now the karma's finna hit. It's all out. Somebody's not going to be able to plan another fucking thing against you. Everything is being illuminated. Everybody sees the picture very clearly now. You might have Pisces placement in your chart. You might have a Virgo placement in your chart, or you might just be a hermit energy that is full of love and compassion, but you're emotionally intelligent and you're emotionally responsible. Okay. You're a very loving energy, but you're highly sensitive and highly intuitive, man or woman. But you might be a hermit, which means you know a lot of things. You know a whole lot of things that you might not talk about all the time, but you know what the fuck's going on. You wait for the right moment when the right person is watching to illuminate information so the right person can get caught for what they're doing, because God's working with and through you to bring karmic justice to those that deserve it by illuminating injustices going on around you, because you're a trap. And this is what I'm going to end in saying very quickly. All of y'all are my brothers and sisters. I don't give a fuck what race you are, what complexion, what feature, what nationality, where you come from. If I make fun of your accent, it's because somebody from your culture did something to me, and I'm going to make fun of your accent. Bing, bong, bong. Hey, you didn't say nothing when they did it on South Park. You did not say nothing when they did that shit on South Park. So don't say nothing to me, goddammit. I'm an equal opportunity person. If I'm going to make fun of you, I'm going to make fun of your East Indian, African, South American, Chinese, Asian, Cambodian. I got to add that to my cards. Whatever accent you goddamn have, if you do a death spell on me and you do black magic on me, I'm going to make fun of your accent for a good 30 seconds to a minute before I start my reading. Okay? And then just accept it. If you do a death spell on me, I think it's only fair and only just that I get to make fun of your culture and your accent for about a good 30 seconds to a minute, and then I'll stop after that. Okay? But I do sincerely, because I don't want anyone to get it confused. I love each and every last one of y'all. I don't care what race you are. I don't care if you are Cambodian, Indonesian, Chinese. I don't want y'all to think I'm against people that are Asian, but that does not take away from the fact that there are large groups of Asians right now that, yes, I do have a problem with, that I will make fun of and talk shit about because they're doing death spells. They're studying our DNA. They're doing things that are illegal. They're violating us. They're kidnapping us and doing a whole bunch of fuck shit. So if you hear me talking real greasy about an Asian group that is doing DNA studies and you happen to be an Asian, I don't hate you. I don't have anything against you at all whatsoever. Some of you all are very peaceful, very creative. I like your art. I like your culture, some of your food, your artwork, a lot of different things. But because I live around a lot of Vietnamese and I love what they do with their gardens. I take pictures and then I make plans for my own garden. Good ideas, very resourceful people, beautiful, peaceful people. But like in every race, you're going to have some fucked up people that will do anything for money, that have entity attachments, that are greedy, that operate in ignorance, sloth, anger, and what's the other? Greed. The three poisons that are at the top of the wheel. Okay. So if I'm calling out something that someone of a particular race is doing, it doesn't mean I hate, I don't want you in my life. I don't want you listening to me. And I hate your race, this, that, and the other. No, I hate what some people that look like you or might be the same race as you is doing, but I don't hate you personally. And I don't want you personally to be offended because you personally didn't do anything to me, I hope. If you personally did not do anything to me, please don't take offense. I'm an equal opportunity tarot card reader, and I equally will make fun of everyone's accent that does spell work on me that pops up in these reads. Okay. But let us just all remember, seriously, one, I'm going to be honest about the readings that I get. I'm going to be honest about what's going on, the energy I'm picking up on, and about situations that the truth need to be told about. And I know at times people may be triggered, but I am QUAN Yin. This is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. And my goal is to trigger or enlighten you with the truth. And either way, may you spiritually grow as a result of. And let's remember not to judge people by the appearance of their outer appearance, of their race, their color, complexion, wherever in the world they come from, but judge people by their character, because we know people of all races do fucked up things. So let's all stop leaving comments under different news stories. Every time someone commits a crime, usual suspects. We're all doing, every time it's a black person that commits a crime, oh, the usual suspects. No, come on, let's stop. Let's all just stop it. It's childish. We know that there are no usual suspects, okay? There are greedy people that are sloth, that operate in ignorance, like the lotus at the bottom of the mud, at the bottom of the pond, that are greedy and angry in every color, every race, all over the planet. Let's judge people exactly by their works. And remember, we can't take something out on someone because they look like someone that hurt us before. That's not fair. That's not fair to an innocent person. And that could be God testing you. That could be God testing you to see what kind of heart you have, to see if you've learned your lesson and closed out the cycle of ignorance yet. It happened to me. It happens to a lot of us. And if you don't pass the test, you're going to get punished and you're going to get bad karma. Okay. So we cannot act in ignorance against people just because they look like somebody that did something against us. Okay. We have to judge people according to their energetic signature and who they are individually and personally, because you don't know who's an angel and who's a devil, regardless of what they look like on the outside. I'm QUAN Yin, y'all. This is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. I'll see y'all later on Love of the Highest Vibration.